Hi everyone. So this is the follow-up video I had said to the Insta reel I had put up because the next couple of weeks, the energy of this week, what's coming up is unique, intense, transformative, and difficult. There is no way around it. This is going to be difficult. This is because ancient wisdom is being activated in your body. This is a rising consciousness of its own will. This is not something that you have decided, your mind has decided. Your soul has said, I am evolving. Whether the body or the mind like it or not, your spirit is moving forward. Okay? And while this will bring up a sense of instability inside of you, a lot of people are going to be detoxing a lot of old fear, fight or flight trapped in their body, toxic energies which have been trapped. This may manifest as flu symptoms, okay, cough, cold, itchy throats, old dreams, or suddenly dreaming old memories coming up, okay, mood swings, digestive issues, suddenly a lot of purging or maybe bloating, right? This is because these tracks start digesting or breaking down things that earlier you were unwilling to look at. You may also see a need to move around a lot more, fidgety, agitated, go for a walk, ground down over here. This is again fight or flight response energies which have been trapped within you now finally releasing themselves. Okay. And a lot of people will be drawn to sit in quiet silence, like you'll just want to tune the world out. You're done. So many of you are just done. You're done with the noise, you're done with the talking, you're done with the fears, you're done with the control, you're done with everything and everybody. Because when you're asking yourself a lot of very difficult questions, is this actually true? Is this 100% true? Is it just a belief that's keeping me trapped? Okay, you're clearing all of this out to step into this vacuum, okay, this void space almost. And this is scary, right? Because we're so comfortable with staying with what we know, even if it is not good for us. This may feel extremely alarming to a lot of people's systems, which is why you're going to see a lot of detox, etc., happening. But be not afraid. I am paraphrasing a quote I had heard. Have courage, dear one. You have always had a fearless heart, and it is because of this fearless heart your soul is now moving forward with this evolution, right? This awakened energy is known as the Kundalini, all right? And when the soul is ready, it rises. It becomes Shakti, and it moves according to its own wisdom and its own will. It will clarify your chakras, it will purify the body and mind, and this is because it is clearing you out to receive spiritual energies, moving through the subtle energy body and manifesting through the physical and emotional realms. All right? This is not an enjoyable process, it's a detox. It's a very, very intense detox, and therefore, you need courage. You need to also see that everything that's happening is happening as part of a natural progression, just like the earth rests for a while in the winter and forest fires and all of these calamities happen to shake things up and to release new energy for new evolution. The same way, this is what is happening to you. Okay? Be patient, trust that you will know when the time to act is upon you. Your energies are starting to move in new ways. There is something within you that has been dormant, perhaps even for a long time, even lifetimes, which is now awakening. Talents are going to come up, maybe even past life talents. It could be stalled projects coming back along, or just maybe a renewed sense of purpose and attachment to life, a sense of motivation. This is moving forward. This is accession coming in, right? And there's probably been a long period of deep incubation where not much seemed to be happening. Whereas this is the inner movement of energy which you have been collecting all this time, even when it didn't look like it was happening, which is going to demonstrate an outer effect which is huge. This is going to seem illogical to the intellect, but go within and work on your inner self healing. Trust the process, okay? This is not a small achievement that you're doing, and I really have to bow my hat to you, because if you've reached here, it means you've already done a lot of very, very difficult work, and therefore now you're going to start seeing the fruits of it. This is the final stretch, which is the hardest, because you're probably already tired. You're already feeling like, I have done so much. Why this now? Because you're reaching what you asked for. Okay, you're absolutely reaching what you asked for. I would take a few minutes tonight and just connect with any feminine goddess that you connect to, and any masculine energy or god that you connect to. In this, it is basically Kali and Shiva, goddess Kali and Shiva Mahadev. Okay, we honor them for protecting and being the very epitome of expression of the feminine and masculine energies. All right, and for basically igniting creativity within ourselves. You can use them, or you can move forward and use something else. Now, let's look at all the supporting cards that came up with this, right, yesterday, because the second card that came up was another goddess, Nematona, who is known, her name means sacred grove. She protects sacred spaces, and you basically are becoming a sacred space all by yourself. Beautifully so. Okay, she's asking you to protect that energy arising within you. Connect more and more with the divine, because it is going to happen so easily for you right now. This connecting with the divine is going to be so effortless, even if it is uncomfortable. And yet, this is exactly what you need to do, because you're stepping into this new version of yourself who is going to be acting according to divine will. If anyone wants to do frequency work, there is a beautiful amount of frequency you can do with connecting to divine intention, trusting in the divine, surrender, courage, divine courage running through you. So much of this. You can give me a shout if you'd like to understand more about this. And Nematona is saying, treat yourself as your own sacred space. Do not sell yourself short. Have boundaries, because right now you're like a little seed that is emerging, and if you don't protect yourself, you're going to undo all the work you have already done to get this far. Okay, you're basically taking rebirth. This is a new form of you being born, and the birth process, at the end of it, yes, you will love who you are. You're going to love all of yourself, but for right now it feels extremely uncomfortable. Let's move these cards here a little bit. Okay, and it's going to feel extremely uncomfortable as you're going through this, but love yourself really as if you're loving a newborn child through the entire process. Okay, this is going to be, you're so protected in all of this. We've got a 4, which is an angel number in this. You're so protected in all of this. And another reason why is because you have the Lady of the Mirror, reflection, non-judgment. The best way you can support yourself in what you're undergoing right now is basically watch everything that's coming up. Do not attach to it. Please do not attach to any of the emotions and everything, because a lot of this may not just be from this lifetime or your childhood, and you may have forgotten what was the attached memory with it. It might also be from past lifetimes. It may be generational trauma. All of this is coming up and through you to be cleared. She is both an ally and a challenger. She is that strict friend who will say, okay, I see you, I love you, but are you actually achieving your entire potential? Right? And she's asking you to see that life is a mirror to everything within you, and that what you are is what you attract. So if you're gonna still be doing the victim mindset, if you're still going to be doing the why is this happening to me, instead of acknowledging that you are the powerful co-creator of your life, that is what you're going to manifest. This is not to blame anybody. This is actually to remind you that you are powerful. Awaken to your true self. She is coming to awaken you to your true self, all right? When you find yourself in the web of life, right? Relationships, opportunities, seeming failures and successes, see how you show up. Okay? Release all judgment and accept everything absolutely with love. And please understand, a lot of the times when we show up, we are showing up from patterns that we have inherited. We are showing up from things which are not truly yours. I was listening to this other energy healers talk about how 40 to 50% of who we are is not truly who we are, but just this mashup of memories and beliefs and programming that we have picked up. And she was saying now is the most powerful time to actually wake up from all of this and release it and be free and step into the entirety of who we truly and utterly are, to be extremely powerful, right? The world needs more awakened people. And as if to support this, we have the cosmos, okay? Creativity and vastness. Once you learn that you are the co-creator of your life, right? You will not be operating from the smaller version of yourself, okay? And this is where I am being guided to say, really question your beliefs about what it is you can be and what it is you can have. You're only limited by the things you tell yourself. The cosmos is asking you to embrace the vastness within you, and from that space, allow for inspiration to work through you. Why play small? You're the universe in ecstatic motion. I think this is a quote by Rumi, but it's coming to me so clearly right now. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. And the Kundalini Shakti is awakening to remind you of the true essence of who you are, because once we're done with this life, we're going to go back to being this ecstatic expression again and again and again. And where you're working from right now, you're playing on a larger field than your energetic field than you even realize. When you're able to hold this, understanding the non duality of life, that nothing outside is separate from you, everything is an expression of you, and it is to be accepted. Lady of the Mirror coming in again. Accept everything without non judgment, because then you set yourself free and you step into your power, and from there you can create. Allow everything to rise, give gratitude, embody the courage and the power you truly are. Allow yourself to be filled with divine love and abundance. And when that happens, because that is when you allow yourself to be filled with the higher frequencies of all of this, what is necessary for them to pass through you cleanly is that the old stuff blocking up your pathways, okay, all of that needs to be cleared out. All this amazing energy cannot fulfill its purpose in your life if you're still carrying around old baggage, like stuff clogging up your arteries, okay? Think of it like that. You want that out. You want it cleared out, okay? Because you want that beautiful, incredible life, and you're going to let this happen because it is happening. So drop the resistance. Embrace it. Let every challenge now become a celebration, because it means that your blessings are coming to you faster and faster. Step into this new version of you fearlessly, audaciously. Blessed be.